Weird experience I had a few years ago. I live in Nevada, but a more toned-down suburban place. It's your regular known neighborhood. There are 2 parks where I live that are close to me. I have a brother that wanted to go with me to the bigger end of the park, so me and him start walking up. It takes about 20 minutes to walk up there. There's one park you pass by as you start going up the road, and as you pass the park to a big empty mountain with nothing but dirt and rocks. And to not really any houses along the road or street lights. So it's really dark and hard to see. My brother brought a scooter, and I brought my skateboard. So he would go ahead me, and I would just carry my board as the road would be really tiring to go up, so I just walked along. About 3 minutes pass and he's super far ahead waiting at a crosswalk for me. As I'm passing the long road I start to hear rustling in the bushes. Now keep in mind, the only critters, or animals, we have here are lil cottontails, or coyotes that don't come near the place I live due to it being very populated, and them being scared of people and cars. So I immediately thought of a cottontail, so I shine my light over to where I heard it and I saw nothing. I literally just kept walking, and didn't think anything of it. Fast forward up until 10 at night as we're walking back home. I started skating down the hill and recording my experience so I could post it on my social media. My brother was going slow due to the steep hill. I remember passing him saying hurry up, and he just sat there on his phone. As I continue down, less than 30 seconds later he's zooming up to me telling me to stop and wait up. I stop, and as I see him out of breath as he tells me to move over into some bushes. Mind you, we're still on the road with no lights at the side of the mountain. I ask him what's wrong, and he tells me to be quiet. We kneel there in silence for about 20 seconds, as he peeks around us like a fisco. And then I say nice joke, and he starts to have tears well up, and I then ask what the hell happened. He starts to tell me that a man started talking behind him as he was sitting there, and he turned around to see if it was someone, but no one was there. He then turned back around and was finishing his video, I guess, when he got up to catch up with me, when he saw a silhouette of a bear-like creature, with glowing eyes. And he then zoomed up to me. At that point I ask him if he's serious, and he goes on to say yes. I then tell him we don't have bears here, and he nods knowing that. I sit there confused. We then get up and head home, and at this point it's around 11 p.m. We get home and tell our parents. I ask them about it, and they go on to say that it's happened to them and friends all around the Las Vegas area, almost having the same experience, calling it a hitcher. I honestly don't believe it one bit. I've done some research, but nothing seems to add up. Hearing all these stories made me think about it again. If anyone has any thoughts, ideas or theories, or maybe a related experience, please let me know. I'm honestly still really curious to what happened. I have some other stories, kinda related to this one, that I think I'll be sharing as well.